Okay, problem number 16 on the practice final. This is a straightforward conversion. We're converting two things. One, we're converting between the English system and the metric system. Actually gives you the conversion ratio, so you don't have to look for that or look it up or memorize it. Once we get that, then we're basically just solving a proportion problem. And this is basically you're going to solve two proportions and you're going to be done with this thing. So the first thing we want to do is just look at the problem. It says the label on a bottle of cough syrup indicates that the active ingredient is dextromethorphan hydrobromide, and that 5 milliliters of cough syrup contains 10 milligrams of this ingredient. So that's your ratio. If I know how much cough syrup I have in milliliters, then I can use a proportion to figure out how many milligrams of the main ingredient I have. And then it goes on to say that the bottle has 8 fluid ounces. Well, great. We just got our ratio set up in milliliters and milligrams, and now they give us ounces. But to be fair, they tell us that 1 fluid ounce is 30 milliliters. So let's just make a 1 ounce is 30 milliliters. That's our essentially our conversion ratio. And we have 8 ounces. So we just have to solve for this number here. What would make these two fractions identical? Well, you can cross multiply and divide this times this divided by 1. 8 times 30 is 240, and 240 divided by 1. We would have 240 milliliters. Okay, so now we know how many milliliters we have. So now we do one more conversion. We know that for 5 milliliters, if we have 5 milliliters, we've got 10 milligrams. Okay. I have 240 milliliters. How many milligrams do I have? And essentially we're just going to take this times this. We're going to divide it by this. But I'm not going to do that. You can do that and verify that it's correct. But this fraction over here, this 5 over 10, is really just a 1 to 2. Okay, so whatever number up here, if I want to make an equivalent fraction, I just need to double the number down here. So if this number is 240, this number is 480. And I'm going to have 480 milligrams. But if you want to go ahead and take 240 times 10, you get 2400. 2400 divided by 5, pretty sure is going to get you 480. And that's all you have to do for this problem. It's just a couple quick proportion problems. You're converting from milliliters or from ounces back into milliliters, and then you take those milliliters and compare it with your ratio of milliliters and milligrams to figure out how much of that active ingredient you have in an 8-ounce bottle. Then that's it.